Hello, welcome to Last Moment Preparation. Today we are starting a series on LeetCode problems. This is today's LeetCode problem on 18th November 25. The problem states that there are two characters. Basically, the first character is represented by a single bit, that is 0. Second character can be represented by two bits, that is 1 0 or 1 1. Given a binary array of bits that ends with 0, return true if the last character must be a 1 bit character. So what they're basically saying is they'll give us something like 1 0 0, or maybe 1 1 1 and then 0. So if you see in these examples, the first one is here. If you see, 1 and 0 will form a pair, and that will be one character, and second one is going to be, of course, a single bit character. But in the second example, if you see, 1 1 will form one character, but to complete this character we need this 0. So the second two bits together will form a character. So we need to identify this, and the basic algorithm that I can think of is, we'll just keep a pointer that will go on from left side to right side in the array, and we just need to check if we end at the last character itself. So if we end at the last character itself, that is the last character of the array itself is a beginning character, then we are good. It is a one bit array, we will return true. If it is not the case, then we of course returns false. So let's try to code this in Java. I have put a basic code over. So to begin with, uh, I believe we will go with while loop in this program. So I'm just initiating a iterating variable. Now what should be the while loop condition? So we will continue until our loop reaches the last bit of the array. So I'll say bits dot length -1, and this should be good. Now while we iterate, we need to check if bits at I is equal to 1, and if it is equal to 1, we'll just do jump by 2, because we of course know that the next character is going to be 0 or 1, and it is going to be part of the same character. Else we'll just continue with a single jump, and in such a way we are going to come to the end of the loop, and at the end we can decide whether the last character is a single bit character based on the condition that whether the last character begins from the last bit itself, which means if our iterating variable arrives exactly at the last bit, it indicates that it is a single bit character. So the condition could be something like I is equal to bits dot length -1. This indicates the last index, and this is going to indicate if we have arrived exactly at the last character, and if it arrives at the last character, it just implies that we have a single bit character at the end. Now let's try this. So let's see our current array. 0 is a single bit character, 1 0 is going to be a 2 bit character, and the last character is a single bit character. So in this case, ideally we expect the response to be true. Let's see if our hypothesis holds. Let's compile this. Now run it. So yeah, it returned true. Now let's examine a negative use case by maybe 1 0. Then if we add a 1 over here, it will need this 0 for completion. So this should ideally return false. Now let's see how our code does. Let's again compile this, and let's run this, and now it says false. So this is an acceptable solution. Thank you.